Hello, everyone. No, you're not imagining things. It was such a beautiful day today. I decided to make my writing lesson today as well. I'll just post it tomorrow. So, I'd like to welcome you to another writing lesson. Today we will be going back to nursery rhymes and taking the text structure out of nursery rhymes, and we'll be writing about a time that we did something good. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Today's nursery rhyme that we're going to be reading is called Little Jack Horner. Once again, when we do this, I'm going to read it all the way through. Then I'll read a line. You repeat that line. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you a chance to say it all by yourself. Okay? Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." All right? Now I'm going to say a line, and I want you to repeat it after me. Okay? Ready? Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." All right, now it's your turn. Ready? Go. Great job. Now let's take a look at our text structure and see if we can figure out where it comes from in our nursery rhyme. So our first box says where I was. So in the nursery rhyme, where was little Jack Horner? You're right, he was sitting in a corner. Our next box says what I was doing. What was little Jack Horner doing while he was sitting in the corner? You're right, he was eating his Christmas pie. What did he do then? Yep, he put in his thumb and pulled out a plum. And then our last box, something nice someone said. Right, he said, "What a good boy am I." So we're going to use this text structure to write about a time that you did a good job. So we can think about all the different things that we do well. So take a second, think about some of the things that you do that you get told all the time. Good job, good job. If you need more time, you can pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and go on. Well, the thing that I was thinking about is right now during this time, we're all being kept in our house a lot. So I thought about that a time that I was cleaning up my house, but also after thinking about that, I started thinking about we just went up as teachers and cleaned up our rooms. And anybody who knows me knows that my classroom normally takes me a while to get through because I have a lot of stuff that I have to put away and organize. This year, though, I was able to do it really, really quick and get it done very fast. So I'm going to talk about that. So where I was, well, I was in my classroom. What I was doing, I was cleaning my classroom for the end of the year. What I did, I gathered all of the materials and supplies and put them where they belong. Something nice someone said. Mrs. Felder told me that I did a great job cleaning my classroom. Now, remember, with a kernel essay, this is just the bare bones of our essay. We're going to take this and we're going to elaborate on it when we get down here into our first draft. And then remember also in our first draft, it's just a draft. We're going to add to it and add to it. Remember, writing is never complete. It's always continuing. We're always changing what we do and making it better and better. Okay, so I'm going to go and look at my first box when I'm starting my essay down here. And in my first box of the kernel essay, it says where I was. Immediately, whenever I see something like this, I think back to the bada bings that we've been using in a lot of our episodes in here in our essays. The where I was, what did I see, what was I thinking? So I'm going to go ahead and start that way with this essay as well. So where I was, I'm going to go ahead and start with a basic bada bing. I had just entered my classroom after being away for so long due to the virus outbreak and the shutting down of the schools. I looked around at my class and saw the desks that usually were occupied by my students. I felt sad that these desks were now empty. So as you can see, I took that first box and I made it a lot longer with a bada bing. Talking about where I was in my classroom. What did I see? I looked around and saw the empty desks of my students. And what did I feel? Felt saddened. Now, again, when I get done with the draft and I go back and edit, I can always go back and make that a little bit better. I can talk about what the sadness felt like and add that. But right now, it's a draft. I've got an idea of where I'm going and I can move on to the next one. So let's go ahead and move on to the next box. What I was doing. I was cleaning my classroom for the end of the year. The district had said that the teachers could return to the classrooms to put the things away and get set for summer. I had not been in my classroom since before spring break, so it felt a little different being back. Normally, when we begin to prep for the end of school and summer, we have completed an entire year of school. This year was different. Okay? Again, took that one box, added a little bit else, extra. What I did, I gathered all of the materials and supplies and put them where they belong. As we normally do, I put all of the materials onto the shelves. I gathered up all of the trash and I moved the shelves and bookcases against the wall. As I was sweeping the floor, I noticed what a difference this year made since I did not bring a lot of my own materials. Before I knew it, I was finished. And then my last box, something nice someone said. I looked at the clock and it was just after noon when I completed my room. My principal came down to check and was surprised that I had finished so early. It might not have been perfect, but she said that was an awesome job. And there you have it. We took the kernel essay, made it into a draft, and then, like I said, I can go back and I can edit that draft and make it better. I can add more emotions, I can add more descriptions, I can talk more about what I did. But that's just the first draft. I got all my ideas, I know where it goes, I've got a good beginning, middle, and end. I've got a complete essay. Now I can just go and make it better. I'm going to go ahead and leave this model lesson in the description below, as well as the blank sheet for you to complete on your own. I would love to hear from you guys. Again, go ahead and type out your own essay, put it into the comment section below, and if we get some of these, I would love to read them to you guys in later videos. I'd love that you guys came and watched. Thank you again. Remember, share this with everybody. I'd love to see their writing. I'll talk to you later. Bye.